Welcome to Lewis Arena for a Saturday afternoon matchup. Game 2 on the weekend. Aspen Skiers versus the Fort Collins High School Lambkins. I'm Sean Hathaway, joined with Lindsay Holmbeck on color commentary. How you doing, Lindsay? By with.
Doing great today, Sean. We coming off a big win from Aspen, beating out Glenwood last night. That was a lot of fun to see. They took it to them with their speed and didn't involve in the big rough stuff. And they got to keep that going today. They're going to be playing the number 6 team, Fort Collins, today. Coming off a big win last night against Cherry Creek, which is number 3 in the state. This Lambkins team is, from what I've heard from people, they're fast, they're quick. Got a lot of talent on their team. We'll see what Aspen has today.
Yeah, it should be a great matchup and a big test for the Skiers. Coming off a big win last night, a 5-0 dominating performance over Glenwood High School. The Skiers are on a 4-game winning streak dating back to the last game in 2018 where they defeated Steamboat. They've since knocked off Glenwood twice, Steamboat another time. We'll see what they can do with some non-conference action. It'll be Robbie Fitzgerald, Henry Morrison, and Jack Pevney to start the game, along with Ben O'Brien and Artie Ross Munvies on D. Junior goaltender Logan Soderberg having a heck of a season, 2 shutouts on the year. He'll be in net for the Skiers.
Yeah, Sean, that was a big win last night for Aspen. Now they got to step it up. They're playing small town hockey against the big cities down in Denver. So we'll see what they have and what they can bring.
Off the draw, the Skiers control the play. They throw the puck down deep. Henry Morrison behind the net, flips it into the corner. Robbie Fitzgerald there to pick it up. Cycles it down deep for Morrison. Morrison lays a body. Battling for the puck now in the corner is Fitzgerald Morrison. Morrison trying to come up with it. He does. Passes it out to Pevney. Not quite there enough for a shot, but Skiers doing a good job starting this play. Dominating performance right off the bat, Lindsay, in the offensive zone. Nice cycle there. Backhand pass or backhand shot attempt by Pevney. To the other corner, thrown back around, cycle down deep by Fitzgerald. Pevney will chase after it. Morrison there on the forecheck will keep it alive for the Skiers. Cycles it back down deep. Pevney will chase after it. Fitzgerald will get a change. Morrison stays hard on the forecheck here as the Fort Collins team throws across ice and down deep in the zone. No icing. Matthew Rigney on the ice now. Pevney and Morrison stuck in the defensive zone. Hopefully they can get out of there. 2 shots there. Soderberg makes 2 quick saves as the Skiers need a line change here after a great start by the Morrison line. Pevney playing defense, passes across. Down deep. Ben O'Brien will chase after it in the corner for Aspen. They set up in their defensive zone coverage, and it comes on the stick of Morrison. He tries to get it off the glass and out, but it hits a piece of the glass. It's not glass, Lindsay, and
I don't know what happened there, but
back in the zone. Hit the seam there, and so Morrison went to get the puck out, hits the seam, stays in the zone.
We icing there.
Get an icing, so Aspen will finally get the change they need after a long shift for a couple of those starting players.
They did a great job cycling the puck down low, but a couple times they had the opportunity to move it up high to the D, and they got to use those D, spread out that Fort Collins team, get some shots on net. They didn't produce any shots there, but they did a good job cycling the puck, but they got to move that puck high.
Max Ufkus on the draw. Gets it back to Chesner. Chesner throws it near the net. Ufkus will chase after it in the corner. Chesner helps him out. He's got Matthew Rigney high in the slot, waiting for the puck. Fort Collins will throw it out off of Rigney's stick. And here comes Fort Collins out of the zone. They'll dump it down deep and forecheck after it. Ryan Sovich, defenseman number 18 for Aspen, tries to steer it away. Comes up with it, skates behind his own net, passes to Holmbeck. Holmbeck, nice quick pass up to Rigney. Rigney breakout pass, finds Chesner. Chesner through center ice, makes a nice move, tries to get it deep. Fort Collins will pick it up and throw it back out in the neutral zone. Picked up by Rigney. Rigney will turn, try to fire it down deep. Can't quite get it done, but Ufkus is there for a backhand. Gets it into the corner. Rigney will chase after it, and Aspen will get a change. Here comes Ethan Hunt, Dominic Lanise. Dominic Lanise on the ice for the first time tonight, senior captain. Big goal last night on a nifty breakaway move. Ozzie Benson, number 6 for Aspen in the corner on defense. Gets it up to Lanise. Lanise stick handles and finds Ethan Hunt. Here comes Hunt across the red line. Hunt will throw it into the net, and it'll be steered into the corner. Ethan Hunt chases after with Lanise, and Riley Johnson staying high on the Skiers' offense. Benson to Riley Johnson. Johnson fans on a shot. Nice play.
Nice play by Benson there. Good play by Dom bringing it back to the D. Yep.
Yeah. Fort Collins into the zone. Fires on net, goes wide. Chases after it, gets it down deep behind the net. Picked up there by number 15, Lander Greenway. Greenway fires it out of the zone into the neutral zone in Fort Collins. Quick regroup, back inside. They've got a 2-on-2 here. Shot on net. Soderberg tested, saves it with his right shoulder, and picked up by Hunt. Hunt turns it over at the blue line, and Fort Collins maintains possession. Shot goes wide. Rebound off the back wall behind the net. Fort Collins picks it up. Another shot, save made by the left pad of Soderberg, and he'll try to hang on here as the puck is jammed, and we're going to get a goal. Soderberg got pushed off the net. He got pushed off the puck there trying to cover it. And
yeah, he's going to bring them both in because
it's got to be
couldn't see the play.
He's got to be goaltender interference there. Soderberg, his pad was pushed. His left pad looked like it was pushed by the Fort Collins player, and he was shoved out of the way.
They're giving it to him.
Interesting. So Soderberg trying to cover the puck, and Fort Collins gets a rebound goal on what seemed to be pretty harmless.
Yeah, well, that was Aspen didn't clear the guy out of there. They got to clear him out. Got caught standing around watching, and he came in, and Soderberg never had control, obviously.
So sure enough, with 13:33 left to go here in the first period, Fort Collins' goal is scored by number 6, Greg Billick. And we'll be back to the action. That's Billick. Billick having a heck of a year with 21 points on the season. That's his 22nd.
Good chance there by Aspen.
He leads the Billikens in scoring. Billikens, the Lambkins. Lambkins, Billikens.
Well, we got the Lambkins, it's an unusual name. We got the Skiers for a hockey team, so.
Back on the ice, the starting lineup. Morrison, Fitzgerald, Pevney. And Morrison will win the draw onto Fitzgerald's stick. He gets a shot on net, just goes wide on the short side. Puck up to the point. Jackson Holmbeck will hold it in. He's checked there. Fort Collins gets some help, and they'll clear the zone. Comes across blue line. They have numbers. Shot right to the stomach of Logan Soderberg, and he'll just hang on to that one, and we'll get a face-off to his right. 12:59 left to go here. Shots on goal in favor of Fort Collins, 5-1, and they've got a 1-0 lead on a rebound goal by number 6, Greg Billick. Skiers win the draw in the defensive zone. Holmbeck gets it over to his partner, Sovich. Sovich up the wall to Chesner. Chesner tries to connect and can't quite get it to Ufkus, but Aspen will gain possession in the neutral zone and throw it down deep. Chasing after it is Ufkus. Skates behind his own net. On the wall there is Chesner. Does a nice job on the forecheck, keeping that puck in. Gets help from Ufkus. Matthew Rigney in a nice high position. Showing some good patience systematically here. Pinching down there. Good systems play right now, Lindsay, in this offensive zone. Activating the D there, keeping a third man high. Yep. Not getting too over aggressive. And it results in a turnover. Chesner almost able to fire. He fans on the shot. Cycled back deep to Chesner, or to Ufkus. Chesner will go down and help out. He'll try to pick it up, and Fort Collins will throw it up to the point. Can't quite be held in by Holmbeck. And Aspen will get it back down deep and get a line change. Matthew Rigney stays on the ice with Chesner, but their center is off. Here comes Fort Collins now in the neutral zone. Throws it down deep. Ben O'Brien after it. Rigney in the corner. He'll fire it up the boards. Ufkus and Chesner needing a change here. Ufkus smartly throws it down the ice to get the icing so he can get off the ice.
He started going off, and then his line mates weren't going, so he decided to stay. But, you know, it's all right to go off and get a new fresh body out there.
It's a smart play to throw it down the ice as opposed to getting stuck in your D zone and giving up the goal. So
you can see with Fort Collins, they're dumping the puck in. There's nothing there. They're throwing it in deep.
Face off to the right of Logan Soderberg. Riley Johnson on the ice. Ethan Hunt will take the draw. He's got Dominic Lanise with him, rounding out the forward line. Ben O'Brien, defenseman, throws it up the wall. Can't quite be held in by Fort Collins, and Aspen will pick it up here. Here comes Ethan Hunt. Can't quite get his stick on it, but Riley Johnson will get it deep for the Skiers. And they'll jump on the forecheck here. Johnson and Hunt. That's Dominic Lanise chasing after it. Tries to get possession, but it's stolen. And here comes Fort Collins. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Aspen with the back checker. Lanise gets back in the play. Shot goes wide. And Fort Collins maintaining possession here. Fires it across into the slot. Can't quite connect. Up to the top point. Shot on net. Blocked it down low by O'Brien. Here comes Dominic Lanise with it. He chips it across the ice. Back to Fort Collins. Fort Collins in the neutral zone. They'll get an interception here, but almost an offsides. Hunt avoids the offside. Shot on net. Got it into the left shoulder of goaltender. The goaltender for Fort Collins. I thought that was offsides for sure.
That was about a foot offside.
Yeah.
I was very surprised he called that.
I guess we've got good eyes sitting up here in the booth. We should be reffing this game maybe.
Well, that was a good job by Ethan there. Take advantage of it. He didn't hesitate.
Skiers win the draw. Nice play by Ozzie Benson. Nice escape move. Keep live. Create a little time and space for himself. Fort Collins throws it up the half wall. Can't be held in. And here comes the Lambkins across their own blue line. Nice play there by Lander Greenway using his stick. Good stick, and he'll clear the zone. Chasing after it now is Jack Pevney. He's got Robbie Fitzgerald with him and Henry Morrison high in the zone. Skiers will try to close off the wall. Picked up nicely there by Greenway. He'll keep it in. Pevney with it now in the corner. 2 Fort Collins players on him, and he'll get some help from Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald throws it back down into the corner. Chased after there by Pevney. Henry Morrison along with Ozzie Benson. Benson will throw it down deep. Fort Collins will pick it up. Little body play there by Morrison in the corner, and the puck comes up to the point. Held in there by Greenway nicely. Pevney will fire it towards the net. Morrison chases after it. Morrison gets checked off the puck. Fort Collins trying to get past Morrison. They do, and here they come on the rush. Across the red line trying to find it. They'll throw it down deep. Picked off by Greenway. Greenway turns quickly, actually makes a nice D-to-D play. And Ozzie Benson, an indirect pass to Chesner, can't quite connect, and Fort Collins will be in their transition. D-to-D play, indirect pass, and they can't quite connect, and it's back to Aspen in the neutral zone. Holmbeck throws it up the ice to Rigney on an indirect pass. Another indirect play, hits the official, and Fort Collins will maintain possession on the turnover. Little dipsy-doodle play around Holmbeck, shot on net, save made by Soderberg, and he'll hang on with 9:21 left to go here in the first period.
It's an even game. Fort Collins is out shooting them 7-2, but Aspen's keeping the puck down. The line of Morrison and Pevney and Fitzgerald's doing a good job cycling. They just got to get some shots on net.
Matthew Rigney throws it out of the zone, chased after it. Connor Chesner can't quite get to it. Fort Collins will chip it over the Skiers bench, and Coach Drew Lucchese will pick up the puck and toss it to the official. We'll get a face-off in the neutral zone.
And Aspen's never played Fort Collins, so we don't really know what they have, and Drew's got to figure out what lines, how he wants to match up, and they're not familiar with each other. Fort Collins is, they play a lot of strong teams down there in Denver, and they're used to that fast pace of play.
It's a good test, good timing to play this game.
Yeah.
Non-conference game. Skiers.
Tough now. They got Fort Collins this week today, and then they go up against Res Christian next weekend.
Well,
so it'll be a good test. 2 tough teams from the Fort Collins area.
Well, with the win last night, the Skiers leapfrogged into first place in the Peak Conference with 2 more points than Crested Butte, who sits in second place. Jackson Holmbeck throws the puck out of the zone. Fort Collins throws it right back in. Back on Holmbeck's stick. He'll go cross ice to Sovich. Sovich tries to hit.
Just a nice soft pass there just off the boards and let him skate to it.
Yep. Gets a little excited.
Oh, the game's a little quicker than it was last night, so it's just a little bit of nerves, but the right idea.
We'll get a face-off to the right of goaltender Logan Soderberg. Thanks to our sponsors, A&B Bank, Runaway Shovel, All Valley Women's Care,
Ward Johnson Dentistry, and Kim Feder Bookkeeping. 2 new sponsors we have today that we would like to appreciate.
Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Ward, for the support. We'll be repeating these sponsors throughout the evening's broadcast. In the corner, nice hit there by Ben O'Brien. And Aspen will chip the puck out of the zone. And here comes Fitzgerald. He's got help with him. He's got Pevney behind him. Shot on net, tipped, and it'll go up into the netting, and we'll get a face-off to the right.
Yeah, good idea. Throw the puck on net, see what happens. Guy got good stick work there on the Fort Collins D, getting it in the shooting lane and tipping it out of play.
Henry Morrison will step in for the draw. Jack Pevney, Ryan Fitzgerald on his right side. Pevney on the left. And Morrison will lose the draw, and Fort Collins will skate out of the zone with it. Across the red line. And shot on net blocked by O'Brien. Behind the net, Ross Munvies on D. Gets some help from Henry Morrison. And Munvies working hard, fires a puck up to the point, and it'll squeak out of the zone, and Fort Collins is going to have to regroup in the neutral zone. Indirect off the board, picked up by Morrison. Morrison to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets it into the zone. They got to start applying some pressure here, Lindsay. This is where you got to just go. Take advantage of the situation and start pressing.
Oh, he's got to shoot that puck. I think the kid was yelling drop, and he heard him, and I think he fell for the old drop it to me. I'm on the other team. Just wind up and let it rip right there. The defense were back.
Puck fire around the boards. And up the ice. Ozzie Benson will skate back to pick it up and fire it around the net.
Wingers got to get there.
And here comes Chesner. Chesner gets his pocket picked.
Got to
And
move that puck. That centerman's got to be screaming for that puck there.
Benson now with it behind the net. He'll have his pocket picked. Just kind of a lack of intensity in the last minute or so here. We got to get things moving here with the Skiers in dangerous trouble here if they can't quite, and they'll get a whistle. So just something about that. The last 30 seconds to a minute and a half, Lindsay.
Just holding on to it, taking those few extra strides with the puck, and they need to get rid of that. Just move it up. And the wingers, that centerman coming through the middle has got to be screaming for that puck, banging his stick. They headman that puck.
Well, we'll see if Dominic Lanise, Ethan Hunt, and Riley Johnson can change the momentum a little bit here. Here comes Senior Lanise across the blue line. Shot on net, saved. Picked up by Johnson. Nice play to Hunt. Hunt can't quite connect, though. It was a one-timer play, and he wasn't able to get a full stick on it. Puck back behind the net on the Aspen side. Holmbeck chips it to Sovic. Sovic turns it over, but Lanise is there to help pick it up. Lanise chips it off the glass and out of the neutral zone. For Collins, indirect and back in.
Yeah, they're just throwing the puck back in, trying to make the D go back and get it.
Jackson Holmbeck with it, comes out behind his net, passes up to Lanise. Lanise looking cross ice. He does, gets all the way across, can't be corralled there by Johnson, and Fort Collins will once again pick it up. Another indirect play. They've got these wingers posted up high. They're just looking to throw that puck, get it deep, and maybe catch Aspen sleeping a little bit, Lindsay. We'll see how this shapes out, this neutral zone play.
Yeah,
for
as soon
Fort
as
Collins.
they get the puck in their zone, though, too, they have a guy flying.
Fort Collins back in their own zone. And a turnover there. Here comes Hunt. Hunt with it. Tries to get it on net. Shots blocked, and here comes Fort Collins. They'll turn it back into their zone with some speed coming out. Across the red line. Fires it down deep around the boards. Chased after it there by Bunbees. He gets some help from Ethan Hunt. Hunt blows a tire and goes right into the wall. And Hunt's got to get a change here, and he will. He'll get off the ice, and Henry Morrison will step on for him. Morrison, Pevney, Fitzgerald. 5:11 left here in the first period. It's 1-0 for Collins. Back in the neutral zone for Aspen. Nice cross ice play. Here comes Fitzgerald. They've got the numbers 3-on-2, and he just loses the handle on it. Right at the top of the circle, was looking to make a drop pass and just overskated it just a little bit. Lander Greenway turns the puck over. Shot on net. Soderberg comes up big with his left pad. So big save there. Remember that one, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Shot on net, blocked by Pevney. And down deep, it's Greenway. Puck squirts free, and here comes Pevney. Pevney comes across through the neutral zone, across the red line. He'll dump it in, take a check, and Morrison will come down with a lot of speed. He'll pick it up first to the puck. Morrison tries to get it to the front of the net, can't quite do it, so he'll cycle it back down deep, and Matthew Rigney will chase after it. Rigney on the forecheck. He's got Connor Chesner just jumped out on the ice. Holmbeck keeps it in. Here comes Rigney. He's got Chesner going to the net. Can't quite get it to him. Chesner will come to help out, though. Chesner chasing in the corner. Max Ufkes.
Good takeaway there.
And Ufkes open net front, and they can't quite get it to him. Ufkes was trying to get open, and Fort Collins did a great job reading that. Rigney throws it back down deep. It'll be chased after by Chesner as he catches an edge and goes down.
Got that winger flying.
He's way up the ice. He's sitting up at that top of the blue line. They're just waiting for that home run pass. Fortunately,
that's where the Aspen D, though, can step in front of that.
Yeah, they can intercept it. Absolutely. Yeah. And there it is again.
Gaps, yeah.
So all it's doing right now is really forcing that weak side defenseman off the blue line, Lindsay,
right.
and play 4-on-4 hockey, I guess, inside the zone, right? Fort Collins fires it around the wall. Ben O'Brien picks it up in the neutral zone. He'll pass it across to Sovic. Sovic back to O'Brien. O'Brien on his backhand fires it up the wall. Can't quite connect with Chesner. Ufkes will chase after it. Fort Collins can't connect on a long cross-ice pass through the neutral zone. Sovic to O'Brien. O'Brien up the wall, off the boards, and it's a turnover. Shot on net. Soderberg with another big save. So
coming out on net there. 2
turnovers in their own defensive zone and a couple shots here. And, you clean up some of these turnovers. And
well, Aspen's had some turnovers, but what they're not doing is capitalizing on it. when they've had the opportunities, they've lost control of the puck and given it right back. And it's a quicker game here today, and they just got to keep coming after them.
3:10 left here in the first period. Skiers win the draw. They try to fire it out, and they will as the Fort Collins defenseman backed off the blue line. Fort Collins, though, fires it back down to the Aspen end. D-to-D pass, and here comes Ben O'Brien with it. Skating up the ice. Comes across the red line and dumps it in on net, just wide on net. And Lanise after it. Ethan Hunt probably needs to get his skates looked at between periods here, as that's the second time he's caught an edge, and that could cost him here. 2-on-1. Fort Collins, good back check there by Artie Ross Munbase coming back from his defensive position. Break that play up. 3-on-2 here. Here comes Hunt. He's got, looks like Hornberg going to the net. Shot. Save made by Fort Collins. No whistle. I don't know what we're waiting for. Oh, we did get a whistle. I didn't hear the whistle. Did you?
No.
So Arnold stops play, and we're going to get matching penalties. Ben O'Brien's going to the box. So something happened behind the play on that 3-on-2 rush, but I never heard a whistle.
No, I didn't either.
Kind of an odd play. So 2:30 left. There'll be a face-off at center ice, it looks like.
Let's see what the penalty is.
And we'll get Henry Morrison, Fitzgerald, and Jack Pevney on the ice with Holmbeck and Sovich at D. Fort Collins wins the draw. So cross-checking penalty on the Skiers and a slashing on the Lambkins, and there you go. A couple guys behind the play.
I'm going to guess that the slash came first and the cross-check came second.
I don't know.
So
why would you guess that? Maybe the cross-check came first.
Well,
huh? I always like to retaliate with the slash, not a cross-check.
Yeah.
Soderberg has to dive for it here. Pevney with it. Comes across the top of the circle.
Just not catching those.
No, just a step off here. Pevney throws it to nobody through the middle. Fitzgerald looks exhausted right now. And Fort Collins throws it out, and here we go. 1-on-1. Holmbeck gets in good position. Nice stick and blocks the shot. So that's what Fort Collins is looking to do. They are looking to find that that hole in the Aspen defense. Holmbeck did a great job there recovering. Shot on net. Great glove save by Soderberg. He looked at that top right corner. Soderberg did a great job staying up there. Didn't go down in a butterfly right away, and great glove save. 1:21 left here, so Logan Soderberg coming up big. He's made 11 saves on 12 shots. The Skiers still only have mustered 3 on net so far. And face-off will come to the right of Soderberg after that big glove save. Fort Collins wins it back up top. They'll throw it back down deep. Nice pass out into the front. Soderberg down will make another save. Good puck movement there by Fort Collins. And they'll battle for it down the corner. Here comes Aspen out of the zone. Max Ufka showing some speed. Comes across his own blue line. Makes a drop pass to Chesner. Nobody home, and here comes Fort Collins. I'd rather him just get the puck on net.
Yeah, exactly.
Just shoot it on net and see what happens, you know.
He had him, but he needs to just leave it.
Yeah, one of the two. I'd rather just see him get it on net, see what happens, right? Here comes Ufkus again.
See what he got.
Cross. Next time he does shot.
Right
great shot there, and a
great
nice
screen shot.
Nice blocker save by the Fort Collins goaltender.
Got 33 seconds left.
And Ufkus stays on the ice. Chesner tries to hold off, does a nice job on the half wall there, keeping the puck in, and we're going to get a whistle for a hand pass. And the faceoff will come out into the neutral zone with 24.7 seconds left to go. Aspen Skiers down 1-0.
And really a questionable goal, but, you know, those always happen. And
yep, goal's a goal.
Need to get through 24 seconds, go to the locker room, see if they can get a couple shots on net. I don't know why the hand passes should just come out of the zone. I don't understand why that goes to the other end.
Arnold's moving it down into the Skier zone, so it'll be a face-off to the right of Soderberg. Henry Morrison will step in. He's got Dominic Lanise and Ethan Hunt with him when they finish up the last 24 seconds, so Coach Drew O'Casey switching up the lines a little bit to finish off the period. Draw is won by Fort Collins. Shot through a screen, blocked by Morrison, or actually it was Sovich who blocked that with his skate. Up the ice here in the neutral zone. Fort Collins will dump it down deep. Holmbeck will chase after it. Sovich will get there first. Sovich backhand. Oh, turnover there. Tried to get it to Holmbeck. Shot, another save by Soderberg. And another shot. This one's blocked by Holmbeck. Soderberg is going to push the net off, and we're going to get a face-off. So what should have just been a simple protect the puck, get out of the period, turns into 2 more scoring chances for Fort Collins.
Did there. He had the puck, and he should have just kept coming around the side, just up off the glass, out of the zone. There's 5 seconds left in the game, or whatever the period, and instead it throws it back to his defense. And the ice, it's warm today up here. The ice seems a bit sticky. And maybe they need to put these pucks on ice bit, but it's we've seen that before where they just got to move the puck. Know the time of the game.
2.9 seconds left. Morrison will take the draw here. Really all he needs to do is fall on it. And Aspen will lose the draw, but nice job by Morrison to charge the defenseman and block a shot. And that'll do it for the first period. We'll take a break here. It's 0-1. Aspen down 1 goal. An early strange goal that looked like could have been goaltender interference, but it's on the board.
Sean, we've been in these games before where we get outshot by a bunch and tied Valor and you know they got to go in the locker room, regroup, and come out with a little more intensity and know that they need to fire that puck on net. They're not getting the shots. They have the opportunity, but they're trying to make fancy drop passes and so forth, and just shoot that puck.
Yeah, clean a few things up. I love the position Coach Lucchese's in right now. Get in that locker room, get these guys a bit of a rest. No, you see what they're doing in the neutral zone. You can adjust there. Hopefully catch these guys trying to do something fancy and bury it on the other end.
Yeah, when they try to throw those long passes and Aspen can step up in the neutral zone, then they got the speed coming back in, and the defense are sitting there flat-footed, and they can make some stuff happen.
Yeah, and then it's defensemen step up there. It becomes a 5-on-4 hockey game. Right. As the Fort Collins player sits at the far blue line. So we'll see if they can adjust there. We'll take a break here at Lewis Arena. And
I'd like to thank our sponsors again, Kim Fetter Bookkeeping and Ward Johnson Dentistry of Aspen. If you get your teeth knocked out, feel free to go visit him. He'll help you out.
Also thanks to Grassroots Community Network, doing as always, great job in this broadcast and great things for our community. So thanks to Grassroots. We'll be back for the start of the second period. Welcome back to Skier Hockey at Lewis Arena. Second period action between the Aspen Skiers and the Fort Collins High School Lambkins. Fort Collins up 1-0 after a back and forth first period that really was pretty even, Lindsay.
Well, there's a set play right off the draw there. Guy walking through the middle.
Shot on net, save made by Soderberg on his blocker side. Fort Collins coming out with some speed here.
Got some wet ice out there, so everyone's got to be.
Puck tied up. Fort Collins will throw it back in the middle, and that puck is just
I've never understood why the referees will let them come out and play if the ice is still wet.
Blocker save by Soderberg. So unlike the first period where the Skiers came out and took over control early, Fort Collins comes out in the second with possession here, back in the neutral zone. Fires it up the ice, and that'll be an icing, and we'll get a change here, and the face-off will come back into the Fort Collins zone.
Kind of looks like the Fort Collins team came out with a little more passion. Maybe they got lit up in the locker room by their coach, and they had a long bus ride coming up here this morning, or maybe they came last night. I don't know what they did, but they're coming out with a little more speed.
Max Ufkus, Connor Chesner, and Matthew Rigney on the ice for forwards for the Skiers. Ben O'Brien on D, fires it back in the zone. Aspen offsides here. They're going to have to touch up before Collins throws it down the ice. O'Brien getting tied up there will leave his man, pick up the puck, fired around off his backhand. Chesner on the half wall to pick it up. Indirect pass doesn't quite connect with Ufkus. Fort Collins will throw it in the zone. It'll be gloved. Should have been a whistle there as Fort Collins was offsides, but the refs let that one go. And here comes Aspen, cross ice play. Here comes Rigney. Rigney shot on net, save made, and way up into the netting goes the puck. Save made
Good
there
idea.
by
Just throw it on net.
Blake Hahn for Fort Collins. Face-off will come over to his left. As looks like Fort Collins has been alternating goaltenders throughout the season. Hahn with 11 games, 2.2 goals against average, and a 90.6 save percentage. Having a pretty good year, Lindsay. Big hit there Matthew Rigney, and he's going to go to the box. So a little bit overzealous. He's going to get a roughing call. And a big hit up against the wall, gets the crowd into it, but will force Rigney to sit.
I didn't see anything wrong with that hit. He just put his shoulder into him, and he's calling it roughing, but the guy had his head down.
So the face-off will come down in the skier zone.
Oh, we're going to look at the Fort Collins power play now.
It'll be Dominic Lanise and Ethan Hunt killing, along with Ryan Sovich and Captain Holmbeck, the senior. Lanise tries to get it out of the zone from his knees. Puck comes over to the left side. Shot just goes wide. Looked like Soderberg might have got a piece of that. And Fort Collins, another cross-ice play in the slot. Shot, good job. Good stick by Lanise to get in there and block that shot. Fort Collins working it from behind the net. Throws it on net in front of Soderberg. Soderberg will make the save. And we're going to get a slashing call. And it looks like Fort Collins is going to get this thing evened up. And we're going to go back to 4-on-4 with the slashing call.
Not a smart penalty on Fort Collins' part there.
No,
that's one of those coaches hate. Yeah. You know, you got a power play, you got control of the puck, and if you're standing in front of the net and you can't take a little abuse and got to slash back, that's a bench penalty right there as a coach. Wouldn't you say, Sean?
Absolutely. That's just undisciplined and got an opportunity to take a 2-0 lead, and now we're at a 4-on-4 action. So, yeah, it's just one of those as a coach. It does. It gives you gray hairs for sure. In the neutral zone, Dominic Lanise with it.
Got some room.
He'll fire it on net. Save made by the Fort Collins goaltender Haas. He'll throw it into the corner. Fort Collins fires it out of the zone. Chased after there by Sovich. He'll backhand it back up the ice. Try to connect with Morrison. Can't quite do it. Fort Collins throws it down. That should be an icing, and it is. So we'll get an icing and a face-off. To the left, goaltender Blake Hahn for the Lambkins. Henry Morrison on the ice with Robbie Fitzgerald. And it looks like Ben O'Brien will step out there with Artie Ross Munvies. Morrison will take the draw. Looks like he's going to try to win it back, and he'll lose the draw there. Fort Collins maintains possession. Skates it behind their own net. Stop there, and they'll set up an 0-5 breakout.
Oh, he's got to step up.
Got lucky there with that bounce.
The defense are hanging way back. They got to be up high. O'Brien's got to get up close to that winger there. A little better gap control.
Battle along the half wall. Puck squirts up to the top. Shot on net. Save made by Soderberg. Actually just goes wide.
Good play by Munvies there to bring it, reverse that play.
O'Brien, indirect pass over to Munvies. Munvies up the ice to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald takes the shot and drops it off for Morrison. Here comes Henry Morrison. Top of the circle. Shot blocked. He'll chase after it behind the net. Morrison rebound. Shot on net. Save made. Good play by Morrison to continue to track that puck, and he'll throw it on the net.
Good effort on Morrison's part. Keep his feet moving. Throw that puck on net. Good stick work on Fort Collins D there. Just stick in the lane and blocking that shot, but Morrison kept after it.
Max Ufkus will take the draw. He's got Connor Chesner to his left, Ryan Sovich and Porter Jackson Holmbeck. Huh?
One or the other.
One or the other. One of the Holmbecks out there.
Good champs there.
Shot save made by Fort Collins as Ufkus gets a stick on it. And Holmbeck will chase it down, try to pinch, and Fort Collins will throw it up the ice. We'll get an icing here. And another face-off deep into the Fort Collins zone. Good play off the draw there, Lindsay.
Yeah, Max had a good chance there. Good opportunity, just rolled off his stick. Still got a shot off, just hit the side of the net.
Well, Ufkus will stay on the ice. Actually, we're going to get a line change here as they'll throw Dominic Lanise and Henry Morrison out on the ice. Morrison trying to win this directly back to Lanise. We'll see if he can do it.
I'd like to see Dom step up into that hash mark. You see where the puck came?
Yeah, totally.
It doesn't... Well, as a centerman taking the draw, and you notice that, all you got to do is just kind of leave the puck and let your guys come in. There's no...
Well, Morrison trying to win it cleanly off his backhand there, and he hasn't been able to do it yet tonight. Shot by Holmbeck, just goes wide. Rebound Lanise, and a goal.
Yeah.
So a great shot by Holmbeck, comes off the back wall, and Dominic Lanise standing there in an opportune place, picks up the puck and fires it to the back of the net. It's a 1-1 hockey game.
Yeah, you know, we talked about this last night, Sean. When the D shoot the puck nice and low and hard, even if they don't miss the net, these boards are lively. It comes right off, and that one came to Dominic right in a great spot. But great job by him moving that puck up high. He's got a defenseman wide open and Jackson getting that shot off.
Well, you got to credit Coach Lucchese there. He switched things up, 4-on-4 play. He throws Lanise and Morrison out there, and it pays off.
Yeah.
Lanise gets a goal, and then we're back to 5-on-5 action. It'll be Morrison's line with Pebney and Fitzgerald.
See, they got the winger. He runs right through the middle, and
shot on net goes wide. Another shot on net, and steered to the corner by Soderberg. So Fort Collins, second time off the opening draw, sends a guy right through the middle, and nice scoring chance. Quick off the draw. Behind the net, O'Brien.
The puck. He's got to move the puck. So he's flat-footed there. Good job by Artie just to say, you know what, let's get it out of here.
Got to get Pebney a little bit lower too, though, Lindsay. He's got to get down and help support there. He's looking for that easy
he's
play.
got to be screaming for it too.
Absolutely.
You don't hear a lot of talk out there. But you see that Fort Collins on that draw, they send that winger right through the middle, and the centerman's just trying to punch that puck through the centerman's legs. The Aspen winger, he's got to tie that man up. He's got to step in front of him. We'll see if they do it again here.
Ufkus takes a draw. Connor Chesner on the left side and Matthew Rigney on the right. Ozzie Benson on D, skates back to pick it up. He gets muscled off the play. Chesner with it now, fires it cross ice, and here comes Rigney. Rigney across the red line. Crosses the blue line, tries to make a move, chips it to himself in the corner, uses his body nicely, throws it in front for Ufkus. And the puck can't quite get there. Nice play by Rigney to use his shoulder
that point
there.
Wide open again.
Good cycle.
Move it off the boards.
Cycle it back down to Ufkus. Picked it up by Rigney. He continues to move his big body, and Ufkus will step in and squeeze him off. Puck up to the half wall here. And Chesner, Rigney
he's got to play it.
Can't quite get it there. Puck came offside, so he does a good job to avoid the whistle.
Yeah.
Greenway blows a tire, and Fort Collins picks it up behind their own net. They've got a guy coming down the slot. Luckily, puck couldn't get to him. Ufkus has got to get going on that back check a little bit there. Puck up to the top, shot on net, just goes wide. Fort Collins with it, throws it back down in the corner. Shot out front, and blocked away. No harm, and Aspen will forecheck here in the neutral zone. Connor Chesner chases after it. Nice play there. Ufkus in a good position. Shot on net, just goes wide. Rigney will chase after it. Slap shot on the rebound off the boards, goes wide. Ufkus picks it up, throws it in the net, front of the net. Nobody home. Holmbeck there fires it.
Shot.
Went low, and it looked like
he didn't
Haas
waste
got a
time.
piece
He
of it.
just shot it, and it was good.
Ufkus down in the corner now. He'll pick it up. He's got to get off the ice. He's pretty tired right now. We'll see if we can get Ufkus off.
Especially second period here. They got to watch their shift changes.
So Chesner off, Ufkus off. Here comes Lanise. He's got Morrison with him and Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald throws it back down deep. Chased after now by number 14, Henry Morrison, the senior. Morrison, nice body check there. Separates his man from the puck. Gets some help from Lanise. Lanise chips it back to Morrison. Morrison battling along the boards there with Lanise. Shot on net by Sovich. Save made by Haas. Up to the top. Again, Sovich tries to hold it in. Can't quite do it. Fitzgerald zero. He'll throw it back down deep. Aspen will have to tag up, and Fort Collins wants nothing more to do with this. They're going to fire it down the ice for an icing with 10:44 left here in the second period.
Goal got Aspen fired up, and Fort Collins had a good shift after the goal, but Aspen stepped it up too, so much more even game the second period in shots.
Morrison will step up to take the draw. He's going to try to win it back off his backhand.
And you see Aspen's, Drew must have said something in between periods, but let's throw some pucks on net. We got to test this goalie.
Yeah.
Trying to make drop passes and everything and passing it to nobody. Let's shoot the puck.
What is that quote? You miss all the shots that you don't take?
Yeah.
Artie Ross Munvies backhands it back up into the neutral zone. Picked up there by Fitzgerald. Tries to put a move on Fort Collins defenseman, and he'll have the puck taken away. Here comes Fort Collins. Cross the red line. And picked up there nicely by Lanise. Here he comes. Trying to get to it. Just over skates. Puck just squirts in front of him. Just enough. He can't quite reach it. Aspen will dump it down deep. Lanise will forecheck. Nice stick there.
Yep.
Good position. Here comes Lanise. He's got it out of the corner. He's got help. Fires it on the net, and it bounces into the Fort Collins goalie. Rebound. Rigney's there with the swat at it.
Lanise had Rigney right in the slot.
Boy, he did.
Rigney's got to be banging his stick, though. You know.
Wide open coming down the slot.
Don't expect to pass if
Absolutely.
you're not yelling for it.
But, you know, he could also say on the same hand, hey, shoot the puck, and he got it on net. And
Rigney. You got Fort Collins running around a little bit now, and that's a good opportunity to just set that pass up. Good old one-timer.
Ufkus wins the draw. Rigney almost steps in to get a shot off before Collins is going to come out of the pile with it. And they'll skate across their blue line. Ethan Nelson, number 12, speedy little skater for the Lambkins. Planted out side of the slot. Nice hit there by Max Ufkus. As the Fort Collins defenseman came down to pinch, Ufkus just dropped his shoulder and drove him into the ice. And the Skiers will try to throw it out of the zone here. Held in, shot on net, tipped, and save made by Soderberg and cleared out. Here comes Chesner. He's got help. And he just overshoots Ufkus. Ufkus and Chesner chasing after it.
Great idea by here's a good.
And Chesner gets knocked off the puck. Doing a nice job on the forecheck. Holmbeck will throw it back down deep, and we'll get a change here. Morrison on the ice. Lander Greenway will chase it back. We'll get an icing, and it'll be the Morrison-Pevney line with Robbie Fitzgerald and Ozzie Benson.
Yeah, Fort Collins is back to throwing that guy on the far blue line, trying to get that cherry picker. And when Fort Collins can't get that puck past, Aspen's done a good job getting their sticks in the lanes. It's given them some good opportunities.
Morrison ties up his center on the draw before Collins comes out with it. Lander Greenway on defense makes a nice play to break that up. Nice angle play there by Greenway. And Fitzgerald throws it down deep, and he'll chase after it. He's got Pevney to help him out, and this will be an icing on Aspen. So we'll get a face-off to the right of goaltender Logan Soderberg.
Greenway's part there. Angle, stick in front of him. Good stick work. Like to see that.
Gauged his speed.
Lander took a year off hockey. Just took a year off, and just came back and had some good passion out there.
It's a great story, Lander Greenway. And did all the right things there. Gauged the speed and just ran him out. Ran the room right out. Morrison on the draw will just throw it down the ice. And Aspen will step into their neutral zone forecheck here.
Should have been offsides there.
Here comes Fort Collins across the blue line. Fires it at the net, goes wide. Around the boards, defenseman will step in. Shot there, goes wide. Here comes Pevney with it. Pevney picks it up. Here he comes. Cross makes a nice play into the middle of the neutral zone and throws it on net just wide there, and he'll chase after it behind the net. Pevney doing a great job here. Here's a opportunity for Morrison. He's got help. Shot, Rigney just misses. So Rigney tries a one-timer. Great play there. That's exactly what they're trying to set up on that forecheck. Bring that high guy down and connect with him right in the middle of the slot. Great.
Nice pass by Morrison.
Great pass. Good execution.
Recognizing it, seeing it, and making that pass.
So face off in the neutral zone.
Rigney's bumming, but he's, you know what? Those are things you work on in practice. The effort was there.
Ufkus will step on the ice here with Dominic Lanise and Rigney. So Lucchese switching up the lines just a little bit. Soderberg makes the save. O'Brien throws it around and out of the zone. Fort Collins will regroup here in the neutral zone. And Aspen kind of plugging up the middle of the ice. Here comes Fort Collins. Shot, right pad, saved by Soderberg. He'll cover with the glove, and we'll get a face-off to his left with 7:42 left to go here in the second period.
You can see Fort Collins, they're throwing the puck on net.
1-1 hockey game. Shots on goal, 18-9 in favor of Fort Collins. Ufkus takes the draw, loses the draw. Shot on net, and Soderberg there to cover.
Good awareness there.
Finds that bouncing puck through traffic. Let's see if Ufkus can take care of business on this faceoff. And he does, but Fort Collins able to step in and beat Sovic. Got to come in and help pick that trash up there as Ufkus gets it back to the right side of the ice, Lindsay. Holmbeck throws it to Sovic. Sovic up the ice, out of the zone.
Well, that's right there. I say Fort Collins defenseman there. He's got to hold the zone.
Sovic, indirect pass to Holmbeck. Holmbeck back to Sovic. Sovic chips it up.
We got to get a winger over here, though.
And two guys converge on the Fort Collins player and keeps the puck alive for the Skiers. Here comes Ufkus. Indirect pass, a little too high for Rigney. Rigney chases after it. Fort Collins throws it back down deep. D to Sovic. Sovic, cross ice play. Hits Ufkus. Ufkus to Lanise. Here comes Lanise. He's got Rigney with him. Fires it on net. Glove save, and we'll get a face-off with Matthew Rigney going to the net. And Rigney stops hard. Goaltender Haas doesn't like that. Comes out, gives him a shot, but no harm, no foul there. We'll get a change, and the Skiers will get a face-off in their own zone, in the offensive zone.
Good job by Rigney going to the net.
Absolutely.
That puck got high. You'd like to see him, Lanise there, shoot the puck low, try to get a little pad pass going there. something happened and he's throwing his glove. There's no play, but Rigney going hard to the net. I like to see that.
Morrison will step in to take the draw. Jack Pevney picks it up. Shire fires it on net and is blocked out front.
Good set play there on the draw.
Ozzie Benson does a great job keeping the puck in at the blue line. Fort Collins, though, able to pick up the puck, and here they come. Shot on net, fanned on. Good play by Greenway to step up. And Aspen will pick it up here.
Benson's got time. Skate with it.
Benson with it, fires it off the boards, and it'll come up to the neutral zone. Fitzgerald there does a nice job, blocks the pass, and he'll get it down deep. Henry Morrison chases after it. 6:09 left here in the second period. Morrison picks it up, gets it up top, and shot on net by Greenway. Quick shot there. Great release by Greenway. He didn't wait for it. And
good juicy rebound there.
Yeah, great rebound. So battling it is Fitzgerald in the corner. And Fort Collins will come out with it. Cross ice play. Good pass by Fort Collins. Picked up nicely there by Ozzie Benson. He read that well. Benson chips it out to Pevney. Here comes Pevney across his blue line. Pevney shot blocked. Puck squirts to the corner. Morrison, nice play to Pevney. Pevney tries to get it back through his legs and a shot. Can't quite get a shot off, but nice play by Morrison and Pevney, and they'll get a change. Ethan Hunt jumps onto the ice.
Well, Brian's got to know better than that. You got guys in the zone, you don't shoot the puck on net. That puck should go all the way down to the far end and offsides. But it looks like they're just going to call it outside the zone, which is
surprising.
Inside the zone.
Yeah. Well, they'll get the face-off draw in their offensive zone. Probably should have come to the other end, as Aspen was offsides, and
they're discussing it right now. We'll see what they.
Yeah, looks like they're going to make that call. So puck comes out of the zone at the very least.
And he's got a lot of time there. He could have just wheeled back a little bit, came back to the red line, let his guys regroup, get a shift change, whatever he needs to do, and then throw the puck in deep.
Ethan Hunt loses the draw. Nice job there by Lanise. And here comes Aspen. Just can't quite get to it. Lanise was just a step offside. He had to check up before he could get to that puck. Where Collins throws it down deep, and Soderberg will cover. And we'll get a face-off. To the left of goaltender Logan Soderberg with 5:15 here to go in the second period.
I'd like to apologize for those listening in Fort Collins. We don't know the names and numbers, but we try our best.
We try our best.
I tried to look at the sheet, Sean, and I need the glasses, and I don't have them with me today. So good effort on number 7's part going after that puck.
Well, my eyes aren't much better, but number 7 is Mark Hadway. See, and then I butcher his name. Hadway.
Hathaway, probably,
yeah.
like you.
Or Collins with the puck behind their own net, or behind Aspen's net. Fires it back around, and it'll be picked off by Connor Chesner. Chesner skates across the blue line.
Keep skating.
And Fort Collins throws it down deep. Actually, it hit Sovich's skate and stuck at the blue line, and so Aspen maintains possession here, coming through their neutral zone. Rigney stops on it, and puck doesn't get deep up off the steel girders, and we'll get a face-off in the neutral zone.
Right there when Chesner has the puck, I'd like to see him go back to the D there. Just bring it back to the D, take off, give that D an open pass instead of trying to make some kind of pass through a guy over to his winger who's not really ready for it.
Henry Morrison will step in to take the draw. Jack Pevney to his left. Robbie Fitzgerald to his right. Nice job by Morrison. Wins the draw. Skates through with it. Shot on net and save. Jack Pevney picks up a play that Henry Morrison pushes that puck forward, and Pevney follows right behind him, gets the shot off, almost like the goalie was screened.
Pevney's the guy to give the puck to these days. He had a couple goals last night, a couple goals last weekend. He's on a tear.
Starting to find his stride.
He got shifted in practice is what we understand in one, and I think it wasn't happy about it. Well, he's coming out to prove that he belongs on a certain line, and he's doing a great job. Great job by Morrison walking through the zone there and then just leaving the puck for Pevney.
So with 4:37 left to go, it's a 2-1 hockey game. Skiers over Fort Collins. Morrison, he's having a heck of a weekend. Several assists this weekend, and continues to impress. Holmbeck throws a puck down deep, chased after by Fitzgerald. Morrison will skate after it and squeeze his player off. Nice check there. Fort Collins does a good job getting out of the zone. They'll throw it down deep. Here comes Fort Collins behind their own net, behind Aspen's net. Try to get it on the net, and it's wide. Up in the slot, shot blocked by Fitzgerald. Holmbeck bodies his man off the play. Fires it up the boards
He's
and out.
Got to go right now.
Fitzgerald
Go.
makes the hit. And almost a 2-on-1 there. Here comes Fort Collins back the other way. Holmbeck, shot and a goal. Nice play by Fort Collins. Fort Collins fires it back across into the slot and tips it
I don't know
home.
if anyone got it or if it went off a skate. It's just one of those plays.
So Fort Collins turns around and quickly ties this game up with 3:48 left to go. 2-2.
Well, like you say, Sean, good things happen when you go to the net. You saw what happened there. Fort Collins, 2 guys going to the net. And good job by that forward taking the defenseman Holmbeck to the outside and then just throwing the puck back across the front of the net.
Dominic Lanise will step onto the ice. Ethan Hunt will take the draw with Brady Hornberg to the right. Ozzie Benson and Lander Greenway at D. Hunt loses the draw. Fort Collins will dump it. Stopped by Greenway. He'll throw it back up the ice. And here comes Fort Collins. Ships it into the zone. Just wide on Soderberg. Greenway back behind. He's got help there from Hunt. Greenway comes out with it on the stick of Hornberg. Hornberg to Lanise. Lanise gets it picked as he's trying to skate out of the zone. Fort Collins, cross ice play, and they'll dump it down onto Soderberg. Soderberg makes a save, and he'll cover the puck, and we'll get a face-off. 3:17 left to go in the second period.
Much more even period in shots on this period.
Yep, shots 20-12 in favor of Fort Collins.
Both teams have upped the pace of play. They're skating. Fort Collins coming up here, maybe they think they're playing a little weaker team and kind of sitting back in the beginning, but they brought it on. I think they might be a little surprised by the strength of Aspen's squad.
Here comes Ufkus. He'll chip it down on the zone. Ufkus chafes after it. He'll win the race to the puck. Stops behind the net. Picked up there by Rigney. Rigney will throw it, tries to get to Chesner on the half wall. Chesner can't quite get to it, and here comes Fort Collins. Rigney fans on it as he tried to get it back down deep. And Fort Collins of the blue line chips it down deep, and Aspen will have to chase back behind their own net. Holmbeck with it. Fires it up the boards. Picked up there by Sovich. Sovich over to Chesner. Cross ice pass there to Rigney. Here comes Rigney. He'll throw it to the middle of the ice. Nobody home, and Fort Collins will pick it up from there. Sovich steps in from his defensive point. Keeps it in nicely, but Fort Collins will be able to throw it back out, and Holmbeck will have to retrieve. No icing here. Holmbeck gets it. Tries to stop. Dangerous play. Soderberg recognizes it. He'll step out, cover the puck, and we'll get a face-off.
Surprised they didn't call tripping there. The guy stuck his foot out and took him out. But
2:18 left to go here in the second period. We'll get a face-off to the right. Actually, it'll be to the left of goaltender Logan Soderberg. Pevney, Fitzgerald, and Henry Morrison on the ice. So Lucchese once again going with 3 lines tonight. Here comes Morrison. He'll dump it deep for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald behind his own net, fires it out in front. Tipped by the Fort Collins player, and out of the zone.
Got to stay in the zone there, O'Brien.
O'Brien in the neutral zone. He'll chip it up to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald picks it up, fires it on net, blocked by the Fort Collins defenseman, and flipped out of the zone. O'Brien in the neutral zone on his backhand. Gets it over to Pevney. Here comes Pevney. Mishandles it there and gets it back, fires it cross corner, and Fitzgerald will chase after it. Fitzgerald doing a nice job. He gets help from Pevney. Pevney will pick it up here. Pevney with an opportunity. Nice pass to Fitzgerald, and a tip on goaltender Haas. He makes the save. Pevney almost could have shot it there, but he saw Fitzgerald and made a very nice play. Adi Ross Munvies playing D here as Fort Collins gets it into their own zone. Nice job to eliminate his man. And
keep playing.
And Munvies throws it around the boards and out. So nice job on defensively there for Aspen. Fort Collins throws it back down deep. Munvies will have to chase it back, pick it up. He's got help with him. He'll fire it up the ice. Maybe here, maybe he had Lanise wide open, and now he goes to Lanise, and it's going to go all the way down the ice. So Munvies had Lanise wide open at this far blue line, and he just waited and waited.
To make a hard pass on the ice, not up the boards. Give him something he can handle, and a lot of times these guys are just, they got all this room. Just spin that puck down the ice, right? Let Lanise come back for it.
So Dominic Lanise will stay on the ice. Max Ufkus And Matthew Rigney, actually we'll see as Ethan Hunt will head off. 1:01 left here, so again, Lucchese mixing things up at the end. Ufkus loses the draw. Fort Collins will fire it back down deep. In the corner now. Fort Collins battling with it. Max Ufkus along with Ozzie Benson. Puck on the half wall. Lanise can't get it out. Shot blocked there by Ufkus. Almost sprung free. Fort Collins keeps it in. They'll throw it in. It'll hit the netting, and we'll get a face-off outside center ice here as the puck goes up and hits the netting. So center ice play. Now you got to be careful here, Lindsay, is they'll run this. They've been successful on 2 of these center ice face-offs, springing a guy free. So we'll see. They don't have, typically it's been number 12, Ethan Nelson, that's been out there. And there he is. He's out there. So we'll see. Watch Nelson here off the draw. You can see him. And Aspen does a good job to negate that. Dominic Lanise read that all the way. Nice job by Dominic to step in and stop his momentum. And Fort Collins will throw it down the ice. 29 seconds left to go. Holmbeck fires it around the boards. Nelson for Fort Collins picks it up. He'll try to throw it in the middle. Lanise intercepts that pass. Lanise does a nice job stick handling, stays with it, and he'll get it out of the zone for Aspen. 16 seconds left to go. Max Ufkus picks it up. He'll have to wait. Good job to stay on sides. Ufkus shot blocked. Here comes Fort Collins. 8 seconds left. Do they have enough time to get something here? Holmbeck back. Holmbeck. Oh, fanned on it. Shot just wide on the glove hand side. So, boy, that's close, Lindsay.
That was very close.
That would have counted had it went in. So Aspen will get out of this period. They were down.
Back with a couple goals to tie it out or to get ahead.
Yep.
Go ahead, 2-1, and now they're going in with a 2-2. We got a game here going in the third period.
So it's nice to see Aspen win that period. So now it's comes down to 1. 17 minutes left to go to see what happens in this one. I want to thank our sponsors.
Kim Fetter Bookkeeping and Ward Johnson Dentistry of Aspen.
And thanks to Grassroots TV for everything that they've done. We'll take a break here and be back for some exciting third period action. This will be the last broadcast, so it'll be our last period of the season, Lindsay. Kind of sad.
Well, we hope to be back here for the playoffs.
Playoffs.
So we don't know that yet.
Playoffs. Now we'll be back here.
Aspen's
We'll be back here
got
for
a
the
long
playoffs.
road trip coming up the rest of the season. They played a lot of home games, but we sure have enjoyed it.
Now we'll be back for the playoffs. We got to believe, right? All right, we'll see you back here for the third period on Grassroots TV. Welcome back to the action. Third period action. Aspen Skiers versus Fort Collins. 17 minutes of action here to see if we can break a 2-2 tie.
Great game we got going here, Sean. There's that play that they keep doing. Fort Collins, it's a good play. Aspen's got to recognize it.
Sovich behind the net. Throws it up to Chesner. Chesner gets it out of his own zone. He'll pass cross ice here for Rigney. Rigney dumps it down deep. Steered to the corner by the goaltender for Fort Collins. Turnover play there. Ufkus tries to find Rigney, and Fort Collins will flip it out of the zone. Sovich chasing after it. He's got to hurry there, and he does a nice job.
Good puck possession there. Good puck protection.
Ufkus chips it over to Chesner. Here comes Chesner. Top of the circle. Shot on net. Hits the glove of the goaltender, Haas. Bounces harmlessly into the corner. Chesner stays with it. Rigney tries to pick it up. Can't do it. And here comes the leading scorer for Fort Collins. Cross the blue line. He'll fire a shot. Save made by Soderberg. He'll hang on, and we'll get a face-off to his right. So good start to the third period here. The pace is good. I like it.
Up and down. You can see that, like I said, puck sticks a little bit, and the defensemen have a little bit of hard time. Beginning of the period, you want to just wrap that puck, not let that stick behind the net there. There's a lot of water back there.
Dominic Lanise, Riley Johnson, and Ethan Hunt for the Skiers. Hunt will take the draw. Ben O'Brien on D. Artie Ross Munvies will line up on the left side. Down in the corner for the Skiers. And we'll get a little bit of an issue at the other end of the ice here. We've got it solved, and here we go. Hunt loses the draw. Up to the point. Passes back down. They'll just throw it down deep and chase after it. Ben O'Brien will body his man. Riley Johnson helps. Nice job by Johnson. Flip it out to Lanise, but turned over there, and Fort Collins will dump it back down deep. Munvies to Johnson. Johnson can't quite connect. Fort Collins will maintain possession. Bryan will pick it up. Turnover here in front, shot, and it looked like it went in. Soderberg made the save. I don't know how he saved that, Lindsay.
Yeah, it was a tough bounce. Came off a little funky right on the Fort Collins stick. Aspen was skating out of the zone. They didn't have a man deep, and bad giveaway there.
Nice job by goaltender Soderberg to be aware. And we'll get a face-off to his right, actually over to his left. That's odd. The face-off is to his left there, but I'm not going to argue with the officials. It's the Pevney.
Yeah, it's a little tough up here in the press box.
Yeah, it is. Morrison wins the draw. Ozzie Benson tries to get it out of the zone. He can't. He'll chase it down in his corner. Gets help there from Henry Morrison. Morrison and Benson. And Fort Collins comes out with the puck. Greenway steps over and does his job in the defensive zone, taking care of his corner. He'll stay with his man. Puck comes up top. Shot. Gets through, but blocked by Morrison. Here comes Morrison.
Numbers 3-on-2 here.
He's got Fitzgerald. He'll get it over to Pevney. Pevney back to Morrison. Morrison with it in the corner. He gets knocked off the puck, throws it on net. And a dangerous play there. Puck goes into the corner. Pevney down to Morrison. Morrison chips it back over to Pevney. Here comes Pevney. Pevney behind his own net. Gets it taken off his stick. Fitzgerald steps in. Fort Collins will clear it. Back into the neutral zone. Benson with it. Benson fires it off the boards. Tip to the center ice. Nobody home. And Fort Collins will get a chance to throw it back down deep. Nice job by Greenway. Nice play by Greenway there. Stop that puck and gets it over to Morrison. And here comes Henry Morrison. Chips it into the zone. Connor Chesner chasing after it. And that puck will go into the Fort Collins zone. And we're going to face off inside. So Matthew Rigney, Max Ufkis, Connor Chesner out for the Skiers with Jackson Holmbeck on D with senior Ryan Sovich. Face off to the right of Fort Collins Lambkin goalie Haas. I love saying the Lambkins. Face off.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with a lot of the juniors for Aspen. And, you know, as years gone on, more experience, they've been really stepping it up and feeling a lot more comfortable out there on the ice.
Shot goes wide, picked up on the
good puck possession there.
Great job by Chesner, yeah. Connor Chesner fires it on net, save made, juicy rebound, nobody there though. Sovich will throw it back down deep. Rigney will chase after it in the corner. He'll fire it to the middle of the ice. Tip there, almost on Ufkis' stick. He almost was able to collect that and get a shot off. Chesner stays on the forecheck here. Fort Collins cross ice play. Nice job by Holmbeck to keep the puck in the zone as he steps up from his defensive position. Fort Collins fires it across the ice, and Lanise almost intercepts that, but here comes Fort Collins. Cross their blue line, they'll drop it back. Two guys converge for the Skiers. Good defensive play, and Sovich will pick it up in the corner and fire it around to Holmbeck. Holmbeck chases after it. He's got help from Rigney. Up the boards, just out of Rigney's reach. Rigney
got to keep his feet moving.
He's got to get a change is what he's got to do. Center ice there, Lanise drops his man. And Sovich throws it up the ice. Aspen will get the change they need. Ethan Hunt steps on with Brady Hornberg. And Fort Collins crosses it. Nice play by Hornberg, who had just stepped on the ice to eliminate his man. Good back check play. Sovich with it in the corner. He'll battle with it. Get some help there from Ethan Hunt. Ethan Hunt pins his man to the boards. And Ben O'Brien will throw it around the boards. Kept in by Fort Collins. Thrown back to the half wall. And back around the end boards. Picked up by Dominic Lanise. He'll take a look and make a nice cross-ice play almost onto Hornberg's stick. Hornberg will chase after it. Hornberg will eliminate his man and picked up here by Hunt. Hunt's got some room. He's got Lanise dashing in and shot and a goal. He found him. What a great play. Ethan Hunt, some patience. He found the passing lane and Dominic Lanise buries it. And Aspen takes a 3-2 lead with 12:36 left here in the third period.
That all happens from that just a good forecheck on Hornberg's part. Gets a shift on the ice. He goes down, knocks him off the puck, allows Hunt to pick up the puck, and Hunt with plenty of time finds a nice little pass through the legs over to Lanise, and he buries it.
Textbook forecheck by Hornberg, eliminates the man. Hunt's there to pick up the loose change. And yeah, like you say, Lindsay, just a great play, takes his time, and Lanise streaking down the slot, gets it right tape to tape, and Dominic makes no mistake. That's why he's the leading scorer. That's his 16th point of the season, his 10th goal in only 11 games played so far. So Lanise having a pretty good senior year. Aspen up 3-2. Play resumes. Fitzgerald on the half wall, skates it out of the zone. Jack Pevney will skate after it. He's got Henry Morrison on the far side. Puck squirts free, and here comes Fort Collins, except for Henry Morrison. Does a nice job to come across the blue line. Keeps it in. Fitzgerald with it. Fires it on net. And Pevney picks it up. Shot just wide as Jack Pevney with a great chance there. Found the puck on his stick in the middle of the slot. Here comes Fort Collins. Cross the blue line. Shot. Soderberg save. Covers the rebound, and we'll get a face-off. Another great back check there. Actually, that was a great play by Artie Ross Munvies, the weak side D. Just
took the man off, not let him go to the net.
All the way to the net. Yep, great job. So Aspen face off to the right in poised position here for a huge upset over number 6 Fort Collins. We'll see what they can do. The momentum clearly in their favor right now.
Oh, these are the games that they want to be in, you know. Good battles.
Ufkus gets kicked out of the draw. Matthew Rigney will step in. And he's able to win it. Puck comes back to Sovic. Sovic turns, looks up the ice, and just fires it out of the zone, and this will be an icing. So we'll get another face-off inside the zone here.
He's got a little more time there. Could skate it, just skate it over to the boards.
Yep.
Take it wide, let them come to you, and then find that, just if you can, go up the, you're going to back the D off out of that blue line, and then you can just go up the boards, simple play.
Ufkus will take the draw to the left of goaltender Logan Soderberg. And Fort Collins will win it. Comes back to the point. Walks to the inside. Fires it in on net. Puck blocked by Holmbeck. He fires it out, but not out all the way as Fort Collins keeps it in. There's a nice job there by Matthew, or that's Ryan Sovic there. Blocks the play. Fort Collins regroups in the neutral zone. Finds some room here. This is Billick. Shot on net. Save made by Soderberg. Rebound. Oh, he gets a backhand off. Nice job by Sovic. Wasn't able to get all of it, but they almost tied it up there, Lindsay.
That was a good effort on at Fort Collins. The awareness to make the deke. He just missed.
That's Jordan for Fort Collins. Or that was actually number 6 for Fort Collins. That's Greg Billick. He's their leading goal scorer with 22 points, 1 goal tonight.
Skater.
Great player. Off the draw. Ethan Hunt loses it. Fort Collins tries to get it deep, and they do. Ozzie Benson chases after it. He's got Lander Greenway as his defensive partner, and Benson throws it down the ice. We're going to get another icing here. So we'll get another face-off. This one will be to the right of Soderberg. We'll change the D. Ben O'Brien will step on with Artie Ross Munvies. Ethan Hunt will be the center taking the draw with Dominic Lanise and Riley Johnson. And Lanise and Johnson will both line up inside. Interesting setup here. No defenseman back for Aspen, so we'll see where Hunt's going to take this. 10:57 left to go here in the third period. Shots in favor of Fort Collins, 24-17. But Aspen.
I'm not sure what the conversation's about, but.
No, I'm not either. I'll get those refs mic'd up. We hear what they're saying down there. That's next year. Refs mic'd up next year. Fort Collins wins the draw. Shot on net. Left pad saved by Soderberg. He kicks it out. Lanise tries to clear it. Lanise goes down hard against the boards. He'll get up without a stick. Shot on net. Save made by Soderberg. Puck squirts behind the net. Lanise without a stick, sitting in the slot. Fired around the zone. Johnson tries to get it out. Wide open in front here. Shot on net. Just goes wide to the glove side of Soderberg.
Lanise went out to get his stick there and left him wide open, but
he's got a stick now, so Aspen gets back in their defensive zone coverage, and the puck stays in. We've got an injured player for Fort Collins. He's going to try to get to the bench, so no whistle here. And here comes Dominic Lanise. Across the red line, he'll fire it in the zone. Chased after it by Johnson. Johnson picks it up in the corner. Gets taken off of his stick, and here comes Fort Collins. Nice back check by Hunt to keep the puck alive for Aspen. And, here comes Hunt. Hunt makes a nice move. Nice pass to Lanise, and Lanise backhand had an open net there. Couldn't quite put it in, but another great play by Ethan Hunt finding Lanise. Lanise, some nifty stick handling there, trying to get the puck to the net. Fort Collins does a good job to eliminate him, and Fort Collins tries to throw it out, and they get it past Holmbeck. Here they come. 2-on-1 with the back checker. Shot goes wide. Big hit there by Morrison. And here comes Fort Collins looking to try to get it back out front. It is in front. Shot on net. Soderberg makes a big save, trying to find it. Rebound and thrown out. Nice job there by Soderberg. The net is off. We're going to get a face-off. And Logan Soderberg upset about something, but just smile and know you made the save. And
I think
you're
he was
ready for the
frustrated
draw.
because he wanted to glove that and get a, and it bounced off. I think
So we'll get a face-off. As Aspen, after they've gone ahead 3-2 here, a couple more chances, but
a couple good chances for both teams there.
Morrison will take the draw. Jack Pevney.
Looks like the ref's going to put some water down. Just the nets came off a couple times. He's going to work on it.
So Robbie Fitzgerald,
Take
Pevney.
this time to thank our sponsors, Kim Fetter Bookkeeping and Ward Johnson Dentistry.
In earlier action today, the Aspen Bantams, Lindsay beat up on Steamboat 6-4. Good hockey game. They'll go at it again right after this game here at Lewis Arena. Game 2 of their 2-game series, actually 3-game series. They'll play their 3rd game tomorrow morning.
Yeah, it looks good for the Bantam A's are doing well.
Morrison wins the draw back. Picked up and fired around the boards by Benson. Fitzgerald will chase after it. Fort Collins tries to throw it down deep. Blocked there by Morrison on the boards. Greenway steps up, but Fort Collins able to get it down deep. Here comes Ozzie Benson. Backhand pass to Pevney. Here comes Pevney with it. Pevney chips it up the ice, picked up by Fort Collins. Fort Collins turns and throws it down. We're going to get an icing here. And so Aspen will get a face-off in their offensive zone. We'll get a change here as Chesner, Ufkus, Rigney step out onto the ice. They'll take the draw to the right of Fort Collins, Lambkin goalie Haas. With 8:50 left to go in the 3rd period, Ufkus will be the one to take the draw. Look to win it back here to Chesner. We got a set face-off play brewed up. And we'll see if he can win the draw on his backhand. And puck squirts up top and out of reach of Chesner.
Good job by Chesner. Yeah, he's a big, tall kid.
He got there, though.
Yeah.
Way to move his feet. For Collins. Maintains possession. Throws it up through the neutral zone. Picked up across the blue line. Nice job by O'Brien. Step up. Knock the puck off Fort Collins' stick. Munvies will chase his player. Fort Collins will throw it down deep. Rigney with it now. Rigney will turn. Get it to O'Brien. O'Brien tries to wrap it around the wall, but fans on it, so the puck will remain behind the net. Ufkus will step in and help out O'Brien. Good defensive zone coverage here. As here comes Aspen. Chesner loses the puck. Shot on net. Just goes wide. Munvies will chase after it. Munvies on the half wall. Avoids the hit. And picks up on the stick of Rigney. He'll throw it out of the zone into the net, and we will get a face-off.
Yeah, he's got time there. I know they needed a face-off, but he's got time there just to pull it back and send it across D to D. His partner's got to be letting him know he's,
Weak side's wide open there.
Yeah, it's just, you can see Fort Collins is overloaded, and they're going to go, a little bit of desperation here. They're going to be going all out for that puck.
A line change for the Skiers. Ethan Hunt will win the draw to Holmbeck. Holmbeck to Sovic. Sovic can't quite get to it, so Lanise will help him out, pick it up, make a little turn in his defensive zone, tries to fire it up to Hornberg. Can't quite connect, and Fort Collins will throw it up the ice. All the way down, and we'll get an icing. So the Skiers will have a face-off in their offensive zone. 7:37 left to go here in the 3rd period. Skiers up 3-2 over Fort Collins. Shots on goal 26-18 in favor of Fort Collins. Ethan Hunt will step in to take the draw. He's going to try to win it back to Lanise. Set up just off the top of the circle. And Hunt will try to make his backhand magic work here. And unable to win the draw. Fort Collins, it squirts to the goaltender. He'll hold it, and we'll get another draw. So Hunt will get another crack at this one.
Hornberg's getting another shift out there with this line. Good to see.
Yeah,
After that last shift, he deserves it. Good forechecking.
Absolutely deserves it. Yeah, nice assist on that goal. Wonder if it showed up on the score sheet, Lindsay.
Well, the coaches know about it. That's all that matters, right?
That's right.
That's why we film these games.
Fort Collins can't quite get it out of their zone. Aspen will maintain possession. Lanise with it. Got it picked off his stick. Yep, got to get it on net. Cross the red line. Nice play there by Holmbeck to cut off the path of Fort Collins skater, and Aspen gets it out of its own zone. Dump back down deep, Sovich will chase after it. He'll stop from behind his net. Oh, errant pass there, picked off by Fort Collins, but nice job by Sovic to recover. Here comes Hunt. Indirect pass up the ice to Hornberg. Hornberg with it at the red line. Gets it turned over off of his stick. O'Brien's got to step up there. And O'Brien turns and throws it off the boards down into the offensive, or down into the neutral zone of Fort Collins. They'll do a quick regroup up to the blue line. And here comes a Fort Collins chance, shot on net. Soderberg came across and Fort Collins unable to
nice
connect.
Play.
Great play. Another shot here coming. Goes wide over Soderberg's head. And Pevney with it. He'll try to chip it out of the zone, and he gets it off of his backhand, and it will come out. Fort Collins will bang it right back in, though. Then O'Brien picks it up. O'Brien takes a look.
He's got his partner there.
Move his feet. He's got to move your feet there.
Yeah.
Just stand. Fort Collins now in their own neutral zone. They'll go cross ice. Picked up nicely by Fitzgerald. And here comes Pevney. Pevney across the blue line. Fires it on net just wide. Morrison will chase after it. On the half wall, Morrison throws it down deep. Pevney will go for it behind his own net. He's got Fitzgerald sitting in the slot. Fitzgerald will step down to help out on the forecheck here, and Fort Collins will just chip it out of the zone. Artie Ross Munvies tries to kick it back into the zone. Fort Collins chases it, maintains possession here. And nice job by Morrison. Step in and help out defensively. He's got help from Artie Ross Munvies, and the puck lying under the Fort Collins player here as Morrison and Munvies battle. Fort Collins walks right out with it, shot and a goal. Tough play there. Two guys got beat coming off the wall.
And everybody down low.
And player standing alone. We had one of the Aspen players standing right next to a Fort Collins player and unchallenged there, and Fort Collins ties this one up.
Yeah, I think Aspen was sitting back a little bit.
Yeah, they had the numbers, they had the coverage that they wanted, but just a little bit of a lackadaisical moment, and it's in the back of the net.
Well, keep going here.
So 5:30 left. We're tied up 3-3 here in the third period. Ufkus will step out on the ice to take the draw with Rigney and Connor Chesner. Sovic and Jackson Holmbeck on D. Pucks one back to Sovic. Sovic to Holmbeck. Holmbeck to Sovic. Sovic looks cross ice to Rigney. Rigney chips it up into the air into the neutral zone, chases after it, and gets it on his stick and will get it down deep. Max Ufkus on the forecheck will chase, and Fort Collins reverses the play here, and picked off nicely by Rigney. Rigney battling in the corner. Now it's on Chesner's stick. Chesner passes it to, shot on net, passes it to Sovic. Sovic just misses the net. Holmbeck will step down from his point, keep it alive. Fort Collins reverse of direction there, and they'll fire it cross ice out of the zone, and icing will be negated as Sovic picks it up here. Up to Rigney. Rigney cross ice to Chesner. Can't quite connect. Here comes Fort Collins. They'll dump it down deep. Rigney after it on the half wall. Fort Collins will just throw it to the corner. Aspen will pick it up. That's Max Ufkus with it. Ufkus throws it to Rigney. Rigney turns up the ice. Moving his feet. He's going to be upended here by the Fort Collins player. And D-to-D, nice regroup here by Fort Collins. They get a little bit of speed through the neutral zone. Nice job by Ufkus to dump his man. At the red line, big hit there. Rigney.
Yeah, Rigney saw it coming.
Yes, he did. Fort Collins fires it up into the neutral zone. Picked up there by O'Brien. Tried to hit.
Tough change there.
Yep. Drop pass shot. And Soderberg will.
Nice job by Soderberg. Just get the whistle.
Grab it out of the air. Hang on to it. We'll get a face off to his right with 3:59 left to go. Tie game. As Fort Collins is able to take advantage of a defensive breakdown by the Skiers. And
good forechecking on Fort Collins' part there. And the guy came right down the slot. Side slid. No, not right in the slot. He slid over there. He was wide open. And he was left there. Nice little one-timer. Didn't hesitate. Just shot the puck.
Up to the point now. Fort Collins shot in the slot. It's picked up. And a shot off the post and out. Hit the inside post and came all the way across. So Aspen dodges a huge bullet right now. And they're still battling here in their defensive zone as Fort Collins maintains possession. Up to the point.
That should have been
that
out.
came across. That should have been a whistle. He brought it across and back. He's got to blow the whistle there, but play resumes up into the rafters, and we'll get a face-off inside.
Yeah, I should have been a whistle, but
So Henry Morrison's line.
We got bird's eye view up here, so.
Jack Pevney, Robbie Fitzgerald. 3:27 left to go. Let's see if they can capitalize off this draw and maybe put one in the back of the net. Face off won by Aspen, but Fort Collins is going to pick it up. Cross ice pass. Here comes Fort Collins through the neutral zone, cross the blue line. Shot. Save made by Soderberg. His glove bounced off his glove. Another shot by Fort Collins. It's in the back of the net. So Fort Collins, once again, good forecheck pressure, throws it right back out. It's in the same spot as the last goal, just the opposite side.
Yeah, they're left there wide open, and now they're shooting the puck, and Soderberg had a hard time. Bounced right off his glove, right back out, controlling that rebound.
So after Aspen takes the lead, seem to sit back a little bit. And Fort
they're
Collins,
kind of hanging their heads right now. They need to get up, pick it up. Fort Collins came back down a couple goals to Cherry Creek and scored, I think, three goals in the third period to win the game last night against a strong Cherry Creek team. So they know how to come back.
3:09 left. Aspen now down 4-3. Gonna need to move there. Turnover shot, save made by Soderberg. His glove, so another turnover in the defensive zone. And here comes Fort Collins. They're buzzing right now. Aspen's got to do something to match.
They seem to have a little more energy. And
Holmbeck behind the net. He's got help from Ufkes. Ufkes picks it up. Ufkes is pulled down. We're gonna get a penalty.
Here's an opportunity right here.
And if I were Drew Lucchese, I'd call a timeout. And I might even pull my goaltender here, Lindsay.
Right, with 2:42 to go.
2:42. Let's get a 6-on-4.
Get a good rest with his two power plays.
No timeout looks like is coming here.
You know, Aspen was down against Valor 4-3 and came back and tied it 4-4 to make it a tie game
So
with the power play at the end of that game. So good opportunity here.
And they will take a timeout. Smart play there by veteran coach Drew Lucchese. He'll get a chance to.
Aspen or if it was.
Yeah, I think it was Aspen that called it. They'll get a chance to talk it over. And
good chance to thank our sponsors again, Kim Fetter Bookkeeping and Ward Johnson Dentistry of Aspen and Grassroots TV.
so 2:42 left. They'll have 2 minutes of power play time. Their top unit, consisting of 5 forwards, will be on the ice here. Max Ufkes, Matthew Rigney, Robbie Fitzgerald, Jack Pevney, and Dominic Lanise. And we'll see what they do with goaltender Logan Soderberg. What would you do? 2:42 left to go. Do you pull the goalie now, Lindsay, make it a 6-on-4, or do you have a little more patience? 1 goal game. Maybe if
I think
they're
for
down
the first
2.
minute or so, that see how it goes, and if we'll see how Resurrection comes out. If they're aggressive on their penalty kill, or if they're going to sit back and let Aspen come at them. A lot of these teams are being very aggressive, especially on their forecheck, and we'll see how Aspen handles it.
Face off to the right of goaltender Haas. Ufkes will take the draw here. And an opportunity for the Skiers to try to tie this one up. They'll win the draw. Back up top to Rigney. Rigney holds, looks. It's a little bit of pressure there. He'll throw it back in the corner for Pevney. Fort Collins pressuring on this kill here. Aspen doing a nice job of outnumbering. But, picked up by Ufkes. Ufkes off the backhand. He'll pass to Lanise. Lanise cross-iced to Rigney. Rigney fires it. Gets tipped. Fitzgerald now with it. Fitzgerald gets knocked off the puck. And Fort Collins will maintain possession and be able to clear it. Soderberg will stop it behind the net. 1:28 left to go in this power play. 2:07 to go in the game.
Yeah, it looks like Fort Collins is going to sit back. They're going to send one.
Here comes Fitzgerald. He'll chip it down into the corner and chase after it from there. He gets to it, throws it around the boards. And it's out of the zone. And it'll be Chesner after it. Chesner turns through the neutral zone. Does a nice job, gets it over to Ufkes. Ufkes is going to be offsides here.
He's going to take that puck right in the zone right there on the blue line.
So we'll get a change. Jackson Holmbeck on the ice with Henry Morrison. Connor Chesner will stay on the ice with Ethan Hunt. And Ben O'Brien, the second unit here for the Skiers. 58 seconds left to go on the power play. 1:40 to go in the game. Aspen wins the draw. Holmbeck in the neutral zone. Passes it up to Morrison. Morrison skates across the blue line. Gets it back to O'Brien. O'Brien gets it into his corner and fires it around to Ethan Hunt. Ethan Hunt now with it. Mishandles that.
Yeah, he's got to send it back down low. They're covering up the high points.
Looking tentative right now.
Yeah.
We're looking tentative. Here comes Aspen. Turnover there by Holmbeck. Another turnover. Yeah, it's Fort Collins running some quality time off the clock. And here we go.
Numbers up the ice.
Ethan Hunt, he's got O'Brien with him. Hunt will bring it in the zone. Skates it behind his own net. Passes over to Morrison. Morrison fires it across. Nobody home. Lanise gets it knocked off his stick. Hunt will chase it back, and 45 seconds left to go. That'll do it for the power play. So back to 5-on-5 action. We'll see if they can get goaltender Soderberg out of the net here. Here comes Lanise across the blue line. Soderberg leaves the net. We've 6-on-5 action right now with 33 seconds left to go in the game. Fitzgerald with Ethan Hunt down low. Ethan Hunt throws it to Fitzgerald. He can't quite get to it. Dominic Lanise on the half wall. 6-on-5 here. It comes up to the point. Shot by Pevney. Rebound. Right there. It's open. Oh, and Max Ufkus was right there. The puck was laying wide open net, and Ufkus couldn't quite see it. We're going to get a face-off to the right of Haas as the net comes off its moorings, but a heck of a chance there with 17 seconds left to go. And they're actually going to put that outside the zone, which, no, it's going inside the zone. We do get another. So I guess you were right, Lindsay. Fort Collins called that timeout, which is a little odd if you think about it. But,
right.
You know, that would have been a timeout for the Skiers, but
it worked for them, so.
Certainly did. So 17.4 seconds. The Skiers will take a second to talk about it, get a face-off drawn up, 6-on-5 opportunity.
Yeah, good opportunity there. Just not able to get their stick on it. At this point in the hockey game, everybody's got to be going for the net. You got to take your chances.
So one more home game for Aspen.
Yeah, they got Res Christian next weekend, and then they go on a road trip. They got Battle Mountain, 2 games at Crested Butte, another game against Res Christian. They got Mountain Vista also near the end of the year. So they got a tough schedule coming up.
Next week's game
top mountain teams, top of the Peak Division, Battle Mountain and Crested Butte. And then we have Mountain Vista, which is a strong conference, plays in a strong conference down on the Front Range. And obviously Res Christian, we've played them over the years when they used to be in our conference, and it's always been a good battle.
Ufkus loses the draw. Fort Collins tries to fire it out. It'll be kept in there. Shot on net by Rigney. Rebound in the slot. Puck just squirting free. And Fort Collins can't get it out. Nice job by Lanise. He'll keep it in. Got to get on net. Tipped off of his stick. 1 second left, and that'll be it. Fort Collins is going to win the game here. Comeback victory. And that's going to sting a little bit for the Skiers as they were in the driver's seat to get this win.
Well, it's a good learning lesson for them. They got to go take this and watch the film and analyze. They just kind of backed off in the third period. They got to keep going strong.
So the Skiers up on the goal. A couple defensive zone breakdowns, and before you know it, they're down a goal, and they were unable to catch up at the end here. Good opportunity on the power play, and got to give Fort Collins good credit there. Played an aggressive penalty kill and kept the Skiers from getting any
be
opportunities.
A good confidence boost for the Skiers too. You know, they've played the strong teams. They tied Ballard earlier in the year. They got blown out by Regis, but they played them strong for a period and a half, and you know that they're one of the top teams in the state, and they need to build on that and know that it takes 3 periods of hockey and a lot of good teamwork. So you know, they got a good group of kids here, and we've got the rest of the year to keep working on it, heading towards the playoffs.
Well, it'll be exciting to watch how the Skiers finish off the season. Hopefully we'll be back here for the playoffs, announcing one more game before the season expires. But if not, Lindsay, if they don't make the playoffs, it's certainly been a fun time this season working with you on Grassroots TV. And if I don't see you for the playoffs, we'll be back here next year. Thanks to Grassroots TV. Thanks to all of our sponsors throughout this season. And a special thanks to the Aspen Skiers hockey team, giving us some good action.
Yeah, it sounds great, John. We'll be back here for the playoffs, like you said. So we look forward to that.
Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you back on Grassroots TV for the playoffs.